Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost in Dixon, Missouri. This is Germany, July 1941. Okay, get over here. Germany had 60 marks in their bank to start this game, or this turn, excuse me. They bought 3 medium panzers for 18, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. I believe those are 4 apiece, I think. 2 jet fighters, ME-262s, are going to get on the board, a self-propelled artillery, and 2 militia. They didn't have the extra money. They just, when they conquered France, they took possession of this battleship and heavy cruiser, which are under construction. They just didn't have the money to advance them. Maybe later on, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. And they have their 4 tech chips over here. Up here on the board, Germany is going to try to push advanced artillery along, advanced submarines. They're going to have another go at strategic rockets and wartime economy. Get the cameras set up here. Okay. Advanced artillery is a 7. Now they hit that with a 12. So move that over to stage 3. Advanced submarines needs an 8. I got that in with a 10. That goes to stage 3. Strategic rockets is a 9. That may have been a cock die. I'll do that again, just to be fair. Missed it with a 4. Wartime economy is a 7. And they got an 8 on that one to start it. Himmler must have got over there and got everybody back in line at the Dice Ministry. Okay. Germany's going to do, well, it's going to look like they're doing a lot. We'll start down here in the Indian Ocean. This U-boat right here is going to come one space to this sea zone for some convoy raiding. Now, by coming over here to this junction, if he hits big enough, since this is a Commonwealth line, he can hit the Indian Ocean line and also the East Africa line, if he rolls big enough. Let's see, down here. Now let's try this. Yeah, I think. There we go. Now I've got it all on screen. These 2 U-boats up here off of Portugal are both going to move. They're going to split up and go their separate ways. One of them is going to go 1, 2 into here to hit the Mediterranean line. Now, he was able just to slide right by both of these ships because there's no aircraft on combat air patrol to spot him for them. So he's going to get on that line. The other U-boat from there is going to go 1, 2, 3 down to here and hit the West Africa line. Hitler called Admiral Raeder into his office and said, I don't like these British bombing my factories and taking money away. I want you to do something about it. So they're going to get out here and convoy raid in fine fashion here. Okay, then this U-boat is going 1, 2 down to here to take the other guy's place on the East Atlantic line. And then this guy up here in the Denmark Strait is going to go 1, 2, 3 over to here. He dodged out around the British out here hunting for him. No aircraft there to spot him, so he could slide by that Corvette. So he's getting on the London-Halifax line here. And let's see our other combat moves. I have to adjust the camera a little bit. I think we can kind of see what's going on here. Maybe, okay. These 2 panzers here in Picardy are going to attack into Belgium. These 2 panzers over here in Normandy are 1, 2. They're also joining the attack into Belgium. And this commander is going to step forward from Western Germany into Belgium and join them in the attack. And then this strategic bomber and this fighter right in there are coming over here to London to bomb the major factory. This medium bomber, I'll make sure I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The medium bomber from Bavaria is also going to join them. Germany has long-range aircraft, so +2 on the strategic bomber and +1 each on the fighter and the medium bomber. They won't have the range to get back to Germany, but they will be able to land either over here in Normandy or Picardy, whichever one we decide to do. And then down here, nope, I can't quite get it, so I'm going to have to move. Right over here in Norway, these 2 Marines are going to attack north into Trøndelag, and this airborne is going to come down and join the attack. If Germany takes that, they can get an income bonus. Okay, just make sure, yep, that's all the combat moves. So I'll start there in Norway and let you know what happens. Okay, it didn't work out. The British militia held fast, killed one of the Marines and the Fallschirmjäger, So the remaining Marine retreated back to southern Norway. Next, we will go over here and do the attack in Belgium. Alright, the attack was successful, but the Brits put up a pretty good fight. They killed 2 medium panzers, or the French, excuse me. Killed 2 medium panzers. Both sides had commanders, so everybody was +1. Let's see. I've already moved the income markers Germany up to and Great Britain down to, because that was a British roundel underneath of the French units. Okay, next we will do the strategic bombing there at London. There's a strategic bomber coming in and a medium bomber with 1 fighter as an escort. The British have a fighter in London that is going to come up to intercept, because I'm sure there's an airfield in there. Yeah, there is. I can see it. And this fighter from the Midlands is also going to come up to intercept. The rules on this state that an airfield allows you to scramble up to 3 fighters to join a fight in an adjacent zone, provided you have at least 1 defending unit. This fighter is going to qualify as a defender, and the Board of Governors, after due consideration, has decided that inherent anti-aircraft is going to also qualify as a defender for scramble. So I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, London finally got too crowded for me, so I got a task force marker in there. The 2 British fighters went up to intercept. One of them scored a kill on the German escorting fighter. The German interception shots all missed. The strategic bomber went in and rolled 3 damage. The medium came in on a single die and rolled a 5 for a total of 8. And then the anti-aircraft missed on both of them. So that's 8 points of damage to the British medium factory, so it cannot produce any units until some of that damage comes off. Then the strategic bomber flew back to Berlin and the medium bomber to Normandy. Okay, now I will do the convoy raiding. I'll start down the Indian Ocean. Just keep it easy, do them one at a time. I'll let you know. Okay, the first one was a 4 for the German and 5 for the Brits, so no damage there. Now we'll shift over here to the West Africa line. Okay, there the U-boat rolled a 5 and the British a 3, so there's 2 pounds of income lost there. Now we will come down here and do the Mediterranean line. Alright, that was a bad one for Churchill. The German rolled a 6 with his +2 modifier, made 8. And the British answered with a 1 and 0 modifier, since they don't have anybody in there. That was 7, but that line can take a maximum hit of 6. So that one is done. And I'll change that in a minute. Okay. So we're up to 8 pounds of lost income so far. Now we move over here to the East Atlantic line. We'll see what happens. Well, loose lips sink ships. They did it again. The German rolled a 6 with a +2 to make 8, and the Brit rolled a 2 in return for 6 damage, which is also the maximum that line can have. So now, let's try to square up a little bit. There we go. Now we'll come over here to London, Halifax. All right, that one was still a little bit of loss, but not nearly as bad. The U-boat rolled a 1 with his +2 made a 3. The Brit rolled a 1 with his +1 modifier for the escort ship, made 2 for a loss of 1. And then the Corvette made his defense roll and missed. So, the British player, let's see if I can get down here to it. I was keeping score with a couple of die there. He took a 12 and a 3 for 15 pounds of damage. Yeah, that's going to hurt when he goes to buy things next time. Okay, now non-combat moves. Yes? No. No. There's one thing we're going to do over here first. After Paris falls, Germany gets to align 3 major nations, 1 per turn after the fall. Hungary, Romania, and Bulgaria. I think you can see my finger. No, the camera moved on me, sorry. Hungary, Romania, and Bulgaria. The rules do not state a specific order they have to be aligned in, so Hitler has decided to align Romania first. So he will get the income from there, which is, it'll be right around that roundel somewhere. He's going to pick up another 3 marks for his bank, or for his income. And since this is an alignment, these units are all going to change to German black. So he's going to have some free guys to work with. I'll change all that over off camera. As far as other non-combat moves, over here, see if I can get, there we go, come up just a hair. There we go. The 2 U-boats here in the Baltic are going 1, 2, 3. No, change that. I decided I was going to do that different. They're going 1, 2 to the English Channel and 3 over here to Land's End. He's safe from this guy on escort duty because there's no combat air patrol here to spot him. And I didn't have him go ahead and raid on that line. Turns out, wouldn't have done me any good if I had decided to, because it already has max damage. But he's not going to raid on that line because he's breaking out. He just wants to get through their defenses and go off to make mayhem somewhere else as fast as he can. The coastal sub up here in the Denmark Strait has finally decided to move 1 space down to here. he's going to try to get something going. Admiral Donitz sent a radio message out to all his U-boat commanders to get their asses in gear and start killing some British shipping. Let's see. Other non-combat moves over here in France. I always wind up that camera out of square. Okay, over here in France, we are going to take these two infantry from Paris and we're going to shift them here to Picardy to garrison that so the British can't have a free walk in. And then these two mech infantry are coming up here to Normandy for the same purpose. The Panzer's going to stay down there. And I think that, oh, nope, there's one more. Can you see it? Yeah. Well, I got to turn this way a little bit. There we go. This air transport can carry one infantry, two spaces. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't want to leave him up there, so he's just going to land here in southern Norway and drop off this infantry to help that Marine out. Says an air transport can carry any infantry unit to another friendly land zone. Okay, I think that's it for non-combat, so now we'll place units. The two jet fighters, get back over this way. The two jet fighters are going here to Berlin.
Well, that's good. I'm thinking about getting the ones that you just scanned.
The militias are going over here in France. One of them is going to Aquitaine to back up that Panzer. And the other is going to Normandy to back up these two mech infantries. Then the three Panzers, the three medium Panzers, are going to this minor factory here in Warsaw, which can now produce 3 units per turn since Germany has improved factories. So those go there. The 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers and the self-propelled artillery are going to go here at the major factory in eastern Germany. So we'll get them down there. And that's that. Yep, that's that. Okay. Well, I guess maybe I should show this. I'm not exactly sure what the saying on it is. I have seen some other guys in their videos when they convoy raid, when they do their combat move, they put their U-boats on convoy. And then once they're about through with the turn, they take them off convoy. And I know I did that on a couple of previous turns, but I've been thinking about that, and that just doesn't seem right. I mean, that would be the same as me jumping a destroyer on and off escort duty at the beginning and end of every turn. Now, I understand that wouldn't make sense because the enemy can come in there on his own turn. I'll do some checking on that. I think for right now, it seems right to have to leave them on convoy duty for now, and then next turn they can have the opportunity to come off of it if they want to move. Well, I guess if I'm doing that, there's no difference. Because it's, yeah. All right, never mind. Forget I said anything. Because doing it either way is going to have the same result. Okay, money. As I said, I already moved Germany up for capturing Belgium again. Let's just make sure on their wartime bonuses. Yep, they get 3 for iron ore from Sweden. They now possess Romania, so they get another 3 for that, for 6. And that's that. So they're going to collect 47 plus the one they had left. We'll give them 48 marks next turn. This is Ozark Outpost. Over and out.